New options for healthcare on Delmarva. TidalHealth recently broke ground on its highly anticipated Millsboro North campus, soon to be home to a 150,000 square foot healthcare complex. This marks the beginning of construction on the first of 3 planned buildings.
This will be a game changer for Sussex County to serve one of the fastest growing regions in the state of Delaware. Among those participating in the groundbreaking were TidalHealth President and CEO Steve Leonard, Millsboro Chief of Police Brian Calloway, and Bob McKee, the Mayor of Millsboro.
It just goes to show the ongoing commitment to community health care projects that set TidalHealth apart in their field.
This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by TidalHealth.
As we get older, our health needs naturally evolve. Staying active, independent, and mentally sharp becomes more important than ever. Aging can bring challenges, but it can also bring new opportunities for support and care.
And that is why it is so important to have someone in your corner who truly understands the unique needs that come with growing older. And we'd like to welcome Dr. Anna Marie Izquierdo. She is with TidalHealth Geriatrics, and we are so happy to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So we were talking about geriatrician. It's a word we've known about, but I have never used before. So what exactly is a geriatrician?
So a geriatrician is a doctor that specializes in taking care of people when they age. And what happened, and this is not the first time I hear, what, geriatrician, what? So what happened is until the 1900s, half of the people were dead before 35, right?
Yeah.
So you didn't really need someone specializing in old people because there were not that many old people. But in the 1900s, we, our life expectancy grew, and then suddenly in the, I think it was 87, it was the first department of geriatrics because we saw that old people need slightly different care. The same way that kids need a pediatrician, old people need a geriatrician. So that's why it's so new, because it's really new.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, you oversee 2 clinics, a falls clinic and a memory care clinic. Can you?
3 clinics,
Oh, 3
actually.
clinics.
And a geriatric primary care.
Okay. Can you tell us about those clinics and who they're designed to help?
Yes. So a lot of people say, well, memory loss, it's normal in aging. So part of it is normal, but another part of it's not. It's part of the development of a disease called dementia. So in the dementia clinic, we can help you in the beginning with the diagnosis and the new treatments. There are very interesting new treatments available. Then as you progress, we can help you think through what do you want in life and how do I structure the rest of my life so I can get what I want out of it. If it's like, how do you sort your finances? How do you get a healthcare agent that will represent your needs? And then we support the caregivers also. We have a kind of visit that's called the cluster visit, where caregivers are seen at the same time as the elder because they generally just spend so much time caregiving that they don't take care of themselves. So we will kind of support the caregiver, and then towards the end of your life, we support, you being home and being able to be home until the end. So that's a little bit of the lifelong of the dementia clinic. The falls is different. The falls is really about avoiding falls, because once you fall and break, you never go back to where you were before, right? So once you have fallen once, or once you feel that you were unstable and would like some support, we look at what you need, right? And from things like going to your home and looking what things, get some railing for the bathroom, do this, do that, remove that carpet, things like that, to shoes that you need, to physical therapy, exercise programs. We partner with your local agency where they have programs for exercise, so we can do the evaluation and then partner with them. So it's really looking about preventing the complications of falls.
Very important.
So when should someone be concerned enough to seek a specialized evaluation?
For falls, the first day you fall.
Okay.
Okay. For dementia, a lot of people are like, it's the memory loss. No. When you see that things that you used to be able to do, you used to be able to balance your checks, you used to be able to manage, all your groceries, and suddenly you find yourself going to the grocery store 3 times because you keep forgetting some things. That actually happens early on, that you noticing the memory loss, right? So you can go as soon as, man, I'm struggling with my checkbook, to mom cannot remember who I am, any spectrum of time. But if you find yourself struggling, it doesn't mean that you have dementia. Sometimes, depression can do this, anxiety can do this, some other neurological conditions can do this. So we will actually help you sort through all those things. And then if you do have it, we'll help you
And
with the
earlier the
management.
better, I would assume.
I think so. Actually, there was a very interesting study published about prevention of dementia and cognitive decline. So, doing it sooner, there are a lot of new things that are coming up that we can help you with.
Well, I hope we can get you back and talk a
Yes.
little bit more about that, because it's a fascinating subject. Dr. Izquierdo, thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.